What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are back at it again. And if you don't know already, I'm Chris.
And I'm Leisha.
What up? Oh, what's this?
What's this?
What's this? Oh, snap! Okay, I just had to show it off a little bit, you know. But anyway, y'all, today is a wonderful day. Today is Friday. Hope y'all are having a good day.
Yes.
And today's topic is going to be another awesome topic because we always bring it to you.
Bringing it.
Yeah. And today we're going to be covering 10 benefits of connecting to your higher self.
10.
I mean,
you know I'm extra.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Now, connecting to your higher self is so important because not only does it help you in growing in your spiritual path, and for our twin flames out there, if you're searching for your twin flame, the best surefire way to really get connected with your twin flame is getting connected to your higher self.
To your higher self, simply because you connect with your twin on a higher dimension. You see, everything that's going on right now in the 3D has already occurred in the 5th and 5th, 6th dimension. It's just trickling down. Mm-hmm. So you're already connected with your twin. So you do it from the spiritual standpoint, and then it's just a matter of time before it just replicates on the 3D level.
Yes. So we're going to jump right into it because we got 10 points and we don't want it to be too long. But we're going to give it to y'all so y'all can have some steps or some benefits of getting connected to your higher self, okay? We're going to go right into it. So number one of the first reasons that you want to connect to your higher self is to discover your higher life purpose.
That's what everybody is like. Once you start that spiritual journey, that awakening journey, that's what pretty much 99.999% of the people, that's what they're looking for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're all looking for a purpose. And to be honest, you really can't find your purpose outside of you. We can't tell you what your purpose is. The cat down the road can't tell you what your purpose is. Shout out to Ralph.
Ralph can't tell you what your purpose is.
He can't tell you what your purpose is. Only you, your higher self, I and I.
Right.
That's who you got to consult with to find out what your purpose is. No book can tell you that.
Right.
You have to connect with yourself.
Yep. Just like you can't have somebody use the restroom for you. It's the same situation, guys.
Same situation. All right. Now, point number two is once you get connected to your higher self, is that it's really going to rev up or charge your intuition. Mm-hmm. It's going to cause you to become more sensitive to your higher self talking to you, telling you that, hey, you need to buy this stock. You need to take a left down this road. And
exactly. It's just the connection. You open up your chakra, your crown chakra, and you just let that connection flow through you.
Yes.
So that is one of the benefits that you can get in connecting with your higher self.
Mm-hmm. And now the third benefit of connecting with your higher self is that you are able to access all of the wisdom from all of the times that you've reincarnated.
Past lives.
And we're talking about on this realm, on this planet Earth. We're talking about on other universe of the stars. If you're a star seed or anything like that, you'll be able to access all of your records and really gain all of that wisdom that's been with you from beginning of time.
Yeah, that gives you another word for it is the Akashic records.
There you go.
Gives you access into your Akashic records that stores all of your information, and that can be very vital in helping you pretty much discover why you're here.
Yeah. And that actually is a really good point in going into the fourth benefit.
Yeah, go again, guys.
It's the intuition that's just coming through. Now, the fourth benefit of connecting with your higher self is that you get to clear any karma to make sense of your life and your soul contracts with other people.
Exactly. You get to understand why you have these relationships with certain people. Mm-hmm. And then it clicks like, oh, okay. So that's why this person is in my life, and this is why that person is in my life, and that's why we had that argument. Okay, now it all makes sense. Yeah,
and especially for both of us, like our past relationships really taught us how to love ourselves.
Oh, tremendously.
And y'all have watched our videos before, you know this. when we went through those relationships, it caused us to really step back and take a look at ourselves and start connecting back to us.
Exactly, and stop being so naive.
Yes.
Because that was one of my things. I was super naive.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad I'm over that bump.
Okay. So number 5, the 5th benefit of connecting to your higher self is that you get to restore the inner balance, the wholeness and peace that's already within you.
Yes. Get to bring it all in, bring it together, and finally be at peace with everything. Hurt, heartache, anything that you went through that you did not like, everything that you went through that you loved, you get to really harmonize and bring it in together and just be at peace with everything, because you know everything has purpose and reason.
Yes. So, oh wow, we're getting y'all some good tips here. I hope y'all paying attention, taking notes and stuff. Now, one of the 6 benefits of of connecting to your higher self is that you finally get to realize your full potential.
Full, F-U-L-L.
Not part,
Full.
not 2 quarters,
Full.
100%.
Potential.
100. We're keeping it 100 with y'all.
100 D, 100.
Yeah, but you get to realize your full potential. And what I mean by that is that you'll realize that you have all of these talents that you never even know that you had.
Right.
As far as making music, poetry, drawing,
Right.
becoming a problem solver. Because if you haven't realized, the people who get paid the most bucks are the people who solve problems.
They are the ones that solve the big problems. Plumbers, electricians, like
Yes.
stuff you don't even know what's going on. People who do the computer software, programming.
Coding, all this
Your
stuff.
computer went down and you're like, what am I gonna do? Call in the problem solver, and then they're the ones that's really in the currency, so they in the currency flow, so they get compensated because they're solving problems. So the bigger the problem, the more you're compensated for it. That's how you tap into the exchange flow.
Yes. Now this next benefit actually ties into the 5th benefit, ties into the 6th benefit, but the 7th benefit of connecting to your higher self is that you get to access the interconnectedness in all of its gifts.
Yes.
Because if y'all haven't heard us say this before, we're all one.
We're all connected.
One universe, singing
Yes.
one song, taking the same test.
Universe. One verse song. We're all singing one song. So that's why we gotta live in harmony.
Yeah.
Harmony.
Yeah, and if y'all remember, one of our favorite shows, which we hate canceling, hopefully they bring it back, is Sense8.
Sense8.
Yeah, and this is a perfect example of really having access to the interconnectedness.
Right.
It's just like the black guy, when he got into an issue where he needed to know how to fight. He
went right to that
didn't know nothing
Chinese
how to
girl.
fight.
He was like, whoa, I need this Van Damme spirit.
Yeah, the Van Damme spirit came through and helped him out.
Came through.
Yeah. So once you connect to your higher self, you can access other skills that other people have, so that you can utilize it to the best of your ability and help you accomplish your goals.
Well, it's not maybe not what other people have, but some maybe like what the source, like what everybody can access.
There you go.
Because it's like it's a big consciousness, and you just have to be able to tap in. And once you're able to tap in, then hey, you can do what Susie does.
Make moves.
You can make moves. You can make money moves like Cardi B.
Make money moves.
Make money moves.
All right, we're still in, y'all.
Okay,
today is Crunk, and if y'all didn't know from the post, Leisha's birthday is coming up Sunday, so that's why we so lit today.
Lit. Birthday.
But tip number 8, the 8th benefit of connecting to your higher self is that you get, now pay real close attention to this, because connecting to your higher self is really going to connect you and help start up your spiritual awakening process and accessing, it's going to jumpstart your access to your spiritual growth, to your ascension.
Yes, and get that kundalini going.
I mean, so many people are looking for ways to access the 5D, 6D,
7D, 8D, 12D, 14D.
Doing all these Reiki healings, going to talk to get readings from psychics and all this other stuff, when the only thing you need to do is connect to yourself.
Connect to yourself. That's it. It's really not that hard, like how people make it out to be. Everybody is really their own guru. Like it is a fact.
Yes.
And once you get that connection going, once you get in alignment, it's just smooth sailing. It's like a track, a train track. If the track is not in alignment, the train is not going anywhere. No matter how much gas it's got in the tank, and no matter how good of a pilot, or what you call them people that drive trains, pilots? Conductors. Mm-hmm. You see that? That's a plane, ain't it? Okay.
Yeah.
So no matter how good that conductor is, if that track for that train is not in alignment, the train is not going anywhere, and everybody on the train is stuck until that track is in alignment.
Yeah. And even, and just a whole nother perspective. Now it's probably my dark side talking here. But if the train is on the wrong track, you're gonna run into another train and cause a head-on collision. And y'all seen the picture of these trains hitting each other. It is not pretty. So it's really good to get yourself in alignment so that you are on the right track. And you can avoid these major collisions that come along in your life, as far as breakups, jobs lost,
whatever,
heartbreak, all that stuff. It really helps out.
All those extra hard lessons that you don't really need to get into, but if you do, it's still a lesson, but don't have to take it that far.
Yep, there you go. So tip number 9, the 9th benefit of working with your higher self is that you get to work with more than just your will alone. Because we do so much banging our heads on the table, trying to figure stuff out, trying to do it on our own thinking, on our own 3D understanding, which is when if you elevate your thinking, you once again come out of that box.
Way out of the box. Thinking on a 3D level, think about it, it's so limiting. It's a limited way of thinking. It's living in lack.
Yes.
Yeah. When you just on that perspective, you limit yourself so much. But if you open your mind up to the universe and the abundance that's really here for everyone, not just for pastor or not just for oops, did I see? You know what I mean? Hey, these are downloads, okay?
But that's real talk, because it's not just for your pastor, it's not for your clergy, it's for you.
For you.
You have access to everything your pastor has access to. You have access to every other guru, every Tony Roberts.
It's the same.
All of it's the same.
It is the same. That's like paying somebody to go and do something for you when you can do it for yourself. It's the same thing. It's one consciousness, one collective consciousness.
But y'all,
don't let them fool you.
Well, that hit a nerve. That's a whole other topic, and I promise you, we're gonna do a video on that one.
Lie to you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, we got our last tip. Our last tip, number 10. Number 10 is what we're.
I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna be good.
Benefit number 10 is that you get to experience the full happiness of your existence.
Yes.
If y'all haven't noticed how happy we are, I mean, when we go in the store, people just attracted to us. I'm like, y'all so happy, y'all so in love. It's like, ooh. When you get connected to your higher self, that's a wonderful benefit of connecting to your higher self.
And things just flow. Like you really feel like you're in alignment, and it just flows. Not that saying that everything's gonna be perfect.
No.
It's just that now when you have certain situations, like when you encounter certain people or certain situations, you will actually gain a certain level of wisdom in how to deal with them or it.
Yes.
Prior to, before your awakening, you would just be kind of like all over the place running. It's kind of like you have like instances where things are clear, and your problem solving skills get a lot better.
Yes, a whole lot better. You're right about that. So we hope these 10 benefits really sparks a flame in you and really get connected to your higher self. And just one last thing that I like to leave for everybody, and thank you so much for tuning into this point, is that please stop externalizing your power.
Don't do it.
Do not do it.
You don't have to.
Yes.
It's not even necessary. You have all the power within you. You came here to planet Earth with all the tools that are necessary to navigate this matrix. You trust me, you do not need to externalize your power.
No.
You could figure it out once you go into meditation and you really start harnessing your energy and really start connecting with yourself. You start seeing how everything is just like making sense.
Yeah. And you go from a point of understanding
to knowing. And it's a big difference. Like, you be like, I believe. And now you're like, oh, I just know. I have this feeling like I just know. And that's a good place to be, guys.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to be. So, once again, it's Friday. It's my baby's birthday weekend. So, we're going to go ahead and celebrate, have some good time. We hope you all have a good time as well. We are Twin Flames Unite. Peace out.
Good it.